You just have to be willing to put yourself out there. And once you do, the magic will begin to happen. I'm happy to use my life as an example so that others can learn. You may have to let some things go before you become successful. Success looks different on everybody, and so does the process. Some of you want success but don't want to let go of the exact thing that's in your way of obtaining success. You can't have it both ways. Welcome to Living Your Truth with Tavares. Wow, thank you. I am living in my blessing. Thank you so much. This is great. Wow. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him. How y'all doing today? I'm so happy to be here with y'all. What's up to everybody up top? What's up to everybody in the middle? And what's up to everybody down here around me? So happy to be back with y'all again. Today we're talking about anger management. This is actually a part 2 to a show that I did a long time ago. And I got a lot of good feedback. And so I wanted to bring it back and talk to y'all about anger management. And I want to take a different approach. I will be taking a different approach. Not quite like what some of you may or may not have experienced if you've ever been to an anger management course. No shade, no shame. I've been to one too. Been to a couple as a youngin'. The thing about anger management, and not as in the class, but as in the experience, there's a lot of things that we have to try and understand about it. One thing is triggers. A lot of us have triggers that will put us into an instant state of mind. For me, my body internalizes things as a threat. You guys know I've had my diagnosis with anxiety disorder and PTSD, as well as ADHD. And so I bring attention to this and these and many other things that we all deal with and battle with on a day-to-day basis because I want people to educate themselves. I want people to know that they're not alone. I talk about this, and it's not always easy accepting that I'm dealing with these disorders. However, it allows me to learn more about myself, and I love that. I love taking the chance and seeing what's on the other side of my decision making or my choices. So with anger management and triggers, when we connect the trigger to an underlying issue or problem, it's the next step in the journey to improved anger management or improved behavior. Now, all of us have been a part of scenarios that we'll respond to them instantaneous. But I'm here to let you know, you actually don't have to do that. You have a moment, you can give yourself a moment. And I get that sometimes that moment isn't always there. I've been there, right? So you are not alone. Anger management often and always has probably gotten a bad rap. But I'm here to let you know, if you're doing the work, I'm proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself because it's not easy owning this type of behavior, right? And let's make it very clear, this is a learned behavior. I don't believe that a person is just born like this. I do believe that we are in environments, a lot of the times as children, and we can't control those environments, right? And so it's left up to the adults that are in that same environment with us. It's left up to them to provide us this safe environment, this great foundation, if you will. Doesn't have to be perfect, but if more people really understood, like, yo, you shouldn't cuss around kids. You shouldn't fight around kids. You shouldn't bring your bad energy around kids because that also influences them. I was a kid once, and so I know I was influenced by a lot of that violence, a lot of that anger, that type of energy. Doesn't make the people who influence me bad people. It just tells me that they were more concerned and more caught up in their lives at the time and perhaps doing the best that they thought they could do. So no shade, no shame, no judgment, none of that. And so that's why I create this space. That's why I create this opportunity with the podcast, because it is so imperative for me that I share. I feel like it's essential to my well-being to be of service to others. And that's beautiful to me because I do love helping people. At my core, who I am, that's what I love to do. I love putting a smile on someone's face or, boosting their energy or healing their energy. It's a beautiful thing. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We'll be right back.
Sit tight. We're paying some bills and we'll be right back.
What's up, y'all? It's Tavares.
Hello, it's Adele.
And you are listening to Living Your Truth with Tavares podcast. Yo, Adele, thanks for the shout out.
Hey, come outside. Check out my new car I just got from Riverside Premier Motors. They hooked me up. Riverside Premier Motor has everything you're looking for in a vehicle. Dependability, gas saver, mid-size, full-size, SUVs, and luxuries. Bad credit, no credit, bankruptcies, no worries. Financing is available. Riverside Premier Motors is a pre-owned late model dealer that provides customers with a complete automotive experience, Carfax, and competitive prices. Riverside Premier Motors is dedicated to customer satisfaction. We're passionate about our cars, and we intend on sharing that passion with our customers. Come by today and check out our affordable inventory of dependable cars. Riverside Premier Motors is located in Riverside. From the 91 East, take the 215 North and exit La Cadena. Or call us 951-682-7770, 951-682-770, or hit us up online, www.riversidepremiermotors.com.
Wait. I got John
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. How y'all doing? I'm him. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. We're talking about anger management part 2. And look, if you're just now tuning in and this topic makes you uncomfortable, I completely understand. But please don't tune me out. Don't tune this conversation out. This is a very important conversation. A lot of people are struggling with their emotions. They're struggling with how to manage them. They're struggling with, finding healthy ways to manage or live within them, right? So we must understand the root causes of our triggers and our anger. I know for me, a lot of it stems from childhood. I know that. I know I was brought up in a loving home. I know that. I know my mom did the best that she could, but there was a period of time there when my sperm donor was around. And he exacerbated the situations. And he wasn't of the mind that his energy, what he was pumping out, I would be taking in. And a lot of us know people like this right now who have children in this same scenario right now. Anger commonly manifests as a cover-up for other emotions. Ding, 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 I'm guilty. That's me right there. Life experiences that at one time resulted in emotions such as embarrassment, insecurity, or fear often result in anger when similar experiences occur later in life. And so a lot of us have experienced that too. I used to always be the new kid in school. We moved a lot. So a lot of the times I couldn't stay going to the school I was going to at that current moment. And I moved in the middle of the school year. And some of y'all, if you've experienced this, then you can understand or relate to the anxiety associated with that. Your mom's like, hey, we gotta go. Here's your new school. Call me when you get home. Love you. Mwah. And you're ushered off into this new environment. And no one's really asking you or checking in on you, because back then, it was just, you didn't talk about this sort of thing. But I'm here to let you know it impacted me. And if you relate to this, then great. And if you don't relate to this, then great. You're learning something new right now. This is important. You're listening. There's a reason that you're here. Thank you for being here. When we understand our triggers, it's important to pick the right type of coping strategy. For me, it's been working out. As of late, more meditation, and then changing my vibration, my energy, biochemically, doing things that make me excited, responding to things in an exciting manner so that I feel that rush of adrenaline or I feel that boost of clarity, that euphoric, emotion that makes you feel love and all the good, warm, and fuzzy. You know what I'm talking about. We can control that. You and I, we have that. That's how important and how special the human body is. So, as I go into anger management, I really want everyone to understand that you have the power within you to control how you feel. Remind yourself how special you are. Remind yourself of some of your accolades in life. Remind yourself of some of the accomplishments, some of the hard work and the great work that you've done just on being you. Maybe you're a great artist. Maybe you're a great musician. Maybe you like to draw or paint or sculpt. Maybe take pictures. You have the power within you. See, anger management is a consistent type of a job. We're never really done. And this is why I'm talking about anger management in this way, because there's other ways to approach it. It doesn't always have to be associated to a person going to jail or another person getting beat up. You can associate it with whatever you desire. And in this case, we're going to help you. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We'll be right back. What you say?
I heard it through the grapevine.
Remember, practice positive self-talk. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
Experience the mind-expanding powers. It's psychedelic, baby. That's what it's all about.
Get your next nutrition coach at thebodysynthesis.com today. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're talking about anger management, part 2. I understand that this topic can be uncomfortable for some, but I encourage you to stay with me. I've been here. This is why I'm talking about this. Anger management is an ongoing job, okay? But it doesn't have to feel like a job, especially when we add some more healthy approaches to it. Meditation, practicing stillness, breathing. Uncontrollable anger often manifests as physical symptoms, like tightened muscles, increased heart rate, heavy, fast-paced breathing. I'm here to help you try and master the skill of relaxed breathing. I call it a 4-4-4. Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, then exhaling for 4. Doing that 4 to 5 times in a row. The middle number, in fact, any number you can play with. So you can go 4-3-4, 3-2-3, 3-3-3. The whole point is to pace and slow down your breathing, improve your mood and overall well-being. The relaxed breathing allows the body to stop the cycle and relax by returning to a state of balanced oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay? So remember, nothing's actually happening to us. It's how we internalize it. I mentioned earlier, my body responds quicker than my mind can process. I want that to kind of sit with you for a moment. My body has the tendency to perceive all things that I don't like. Even if I see something I don't like, my body perceives it as a threat. So immediately, my body goes into this fight or flight state immediately. And I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know, again, you're not alone. All of us internalize things different. All of us experience things different. You could put us all in the same room, show us the same things, and we will all have a different response. So again, you're not alone. Anger management is something that you and I can work towards mitigating. And again, there's no magic pill. It's not you drink this and it's gone. It's not you do this for 6 months and then you're cured. That's not the case, because a lot of it is deeper than the surface. A lot of it goes back to traumatic events in our lives that we may have blocked out at one time. Look, if we're going to grow, we got to go to those spaces, right? We got to be able to pull out what's inside of those dark spaces, those moments, the things that we've locked away, because they're going to continue to come up. And anything that resembles it, we're going to react to, not respond to. Know the difference. When relaxed breathing is applied alongside other cognitive behavioral therapy techniques, clients possess both physical and emotional tools to combat their issues. I have many clients, I have many members, and they share this with me. Okay? If you get upset, you can first start by just having a seat. Like, really, that simple. That will calm your nervous system immediately. Close your eyes. Do what I call a body scan. Feel yourself from head to toe. Understand where you are. These tools are very helpful, because I want you to understand that you will always have the tools if you find yourself becoming angered or mad or upset or annoyed or bothered. If you just feel the instant symptoms, these are methods that you can use in an instant. So this is about empowering you. This isn't about shaming. This isn't about shading or making anyone feel uncomfortable. I've been there. I have to manage my emotions just like you do. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We will be right back. Hey, what's up, everybody? Please say a prayer for those over in Turkey and continue praying for those in Ukraine. The world, as we all know, is going through a very dark time right now. So please, let's shine a light and show love. Thank you. And until the next time, be the best versions of yourself. Peace. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him. Today, we're talking about anger management, part 2. I did this show a long time ago, and I'm so happy to bring it back because I do realize that people are struggling. I know I'm an imperfect human being, And sometimes I get mad and sometimes I have to check myself. And I'm happy to share that. Like, I'm happy to use my life as an example for others to learn. And I'm happy to be a part of this experience as I'm either encouraging you or helping you make some decisions in your life. Because I too, just like you, I go through evolution every single day. I'm currently facing a situation right now where I've had to manage my anger. I've had to manage my emotions. I've had to look at the other person and say, okay, this person didn't do anything to me. This person is going through something. Now, that could be difficult for a lot of us. It could be difficult to look at a situation and know that you feel a personal attack on you, but if you give it a moment and you pay attention, because there's information in people's actions. So if you give it a moment, they will tell you more than you were ever begging to ask for. So the current situation that I'm facing right now, it's kind of like that. I feel like this other person is struggling right now, and instead of picking up the phone to call me, they assumed they knew what I was doing, and they responded according to that assumption emotionally. Newsflash, everybody, never make any type of business decisions when you are emotional. So this happened, and I've had to respond, and I've responded, and I've been in my head a little bit about how to go about it. And so I found myself thinking, okay, what's this person going through? Now, I'm not excusing them nor their behavior for what they did and how it has made myself feel. But I just want to get clarification. So, I don't want to, judge. That's not cool. And I don't want to exacerbate the situation. So I'm having to really manage my emotions and telling myself, okay, this isn't a personal attack on you. So you got to really be mindful. And even in how I've even sent, emails to this person, I've had to be more intentional with my word selection, which is okay because that's growth for me. So you can see how this works. A lot of the times doing the new thing, doing the different thing feels awkward, feels weird. Your body wants to push back. You emotionally cannot really subscribe to it. Keep going. And then keep going. Because I'm going to tell you something. The more I do things when I'm upset that are for the better good, the less I feel pulled by the familiar negative response that I normally would probably give. So this is very important. This is why I'm sharing this with you. Anger management is an ongoing process, but it doesn't have to be grueling. It doesn't have to suck. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. You can actually turn it into an opportunity to better yourself. And then you use your story and you share your story to help others just by sharing. That's it. We're all here to learn from each other. We're all here sharing our energy. So if you want to, go ahead and share your story. You might be surprised because you will also get something out of it while sharing. I love sharing. I haven't always. It's made me better in so many ways. It has allowed me to find empowerment and vulnerability, and I believe that's beautiful. I believe we as a people need just more of that, more encouragement, more high vibrations, more people thinking themselves forward. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We will be right back. Hey, Tavares here from Living Your Truth with Tavares. Always take time for your mental health. You matter. You are very important, and many people love having you around. So take the time for your mental health. I know life can get crazy. I know we all get busy. I know we got to be here, there, here. Oh, yeah, and can't forget that meeting. I get it. But take the time to give yourself enough time so that you can cruise along into your day and about your day. There's no need to be playing catch up throughout the day. We all hate that feeling. I know I do. I can't stand rushing. It gets on my last nerve. So I do myself the honor and the privilege of giving myself a bit more time just so that I don't have to rush. There's no need to build up all that angst, all that cortisol inside your body, all that adrenaline. It's not good for you. So give yourself the time and have a great day. We'll see you next week. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him. Thank you so much for being here. We're talking about anger management. I know. Some of y'all are like, oh, gosh. And I know that feeling because it brings up memories. It brings up times when you showed your ass. It brings up moments where you knew you were wrong and you probably hurt somebody, maybe a friend or a family member. I can speak to this because I've lived it. I've been there. I've been hella sweet on Monday and a complete mess on Sunday. I told you I loved you on Tuesday and I hated you by Thursday. See, the thing about expressing when we're angry, it's not helpful. Because we put that energy out into our environment. We put that energy actually even into our friends if we're hanging around with them and we have what I call an episode. An episode is a fit. It's when a person loses themselves. It's when a person gets beside themselves and completely forgets their moral compass. We've all encountered people like this. Shoot, it may even have been us ourselves. Let me keep it 1 million with you. So when it comes to anger management, I'm here to let you know, call yourself out. If you know you messed up, call yourself out. Don't wait for someone else to call you out because you know how you're going to respond. You're going to respond all defensive, but you know you wrong. You know you wrong. But instead of willing to feel wrong and to put that wrong jacket on, you want to feel right, so you want to boast and you want to flex your ego. Only to do what? To make it all worse. Only for later on to come around when you're by yourself and you're at home and you done taken a bath or a shower and it's time to chill and turn down the lights. And then you start thinking. You start thinking about your day. You start thinking about your behavior. You start thinking about your actions. See, it's too late because you living in the past now. So this is why I say take a hold of the moment. Seize the moment. A part of anger management is also preventative maintenance. Hello. Yeah. This is why I'm sharing this with y'all. I don't want you to wait to manage your anger after you've already been pissed off. I want you to be able to manage your anger before it's even a thought because you're doing preventative maintenance. What is preventative maintenance? It looks like going to the gym, taking regular scheduled walks, spending regular scheduled time with yourself, not giving yourself any excuses. Spending time with yourself 5 days a week, 10 minutes at 5 days a week, that's 50 minutes. You know how much more you could find out about yourself in 50 minutes of intentional time spent with you? A whole lot. A whole lot. You can center up and you can balance yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of those the ooh-you-alies. But you get what I'm saying. Don't wait to be pissed off to do something about it. Stay the course. Understand the mission. You are the mission. You are the source. You are the reason. You are the source of all of your experiences. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you. Life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. So pay attention. Please pay attention. And when I say this, trust and believe, I'm even talking to myself because that is where I start. Before I could be of service to anyone else, I had to be of service to myself. Before I could heal anybody else, I had to heal myself. And first and foremost, I had to understand that it's an ongoing process. So guess what? If I'm signed up for it, then I know what I'm signing up for. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, Tavares here.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
And you are rocking with us at Living Your Truth with Tavares podcast. Nikki, you know I love you, girl.
La indeed, la did that. La indeed, la did that.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. How's everyone doing today? We're talking about anger management, part 2. And I'm so proud of everybody who is sticking with this conversation. I understand this conversation can really, it can be hard to have, especially at home or with friends. But I'm here to let you know, please have the tough conversations. Have them. They're okay. They're healthy. It's okay. A lot of people get uncomfortable around the truth. So let's be a guide for them, right? Let's not tell them what they should do. Let's invite them into a safe space. Let them know, hey, I'm not here to help you. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. And so at any time, if you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to have this conversation. But would it be okay if I spoke? Sometimes folks don't need to really talk to understand. Maybe they just need to hear it a little bit and be mindful of your energy. Like when I talk about these sorts of things with my friends or with colleagues or with you all, I'm mindful of my energy. I'm mindful of my emotion. The emotion I'm feeling during this whole podcast is love. Because I understand what fear can do. I know how powerful we can make fear live in our mind rent-free. I'm aware of that. I push through challenges all the time. And lately, it's been about, I want to see what's on the other side. What's on the other side of this challenge right here? I want to see that. I want to see where my next decision takes me. And I draw excitement from that. That in itself, it gets me ready. Like a fighter before a fight. I get ready. I start getting pumped up. How many of y'all journal out there? Do you journal? If you don't, try it. Just try it. Write your thoughts down. Journaling is great. It can help you understand the connection between what you're feeling and your environment. It could help you if you're struggling with mood disorders like depression or bipolar disorder or, that sort of thing. For me, anxiety disorder, PTSD. Writing helps me get my thoughts out. And in fact, it helps me come up with new ones too. It allows me to be in that space with myself intentionally. It allows me to love myself in a different way. It's beautiful when you have a conversation with yourself and you're able to gain some understanding simply because you took the time. Anger does not happen in a vacuum. It often occurs alongside another emotion, some other feelings. Person gets embarrassed, that embarrassment turns to anger, they lash out, they cuss their friends out. You get the picture. I've been there too. We got to be careful with this because if we don't manage it, then over time, we start to have trends and we have patterns. And those patterns are likely to emerge. And then you start losing friends. People don't want to be around you. So don't wait until you get mad, until you get angry. And look, if there's someone that you're hanging around with and you believe they make you angry, stop hanging around them and see if it's really them or if it's you. See, this is a different type of approach. You got to do the process of elimination. Is it alcohol? Is it drugs? Do you change? Do you become someone else? Be mindful of your state of mind. Be mindful of your energy when you do find yourself angered. Remember, preventative maintenance helps. Going to the gym, walking, running, hiking, meditating, anything that you can do. A body in motion stays in motion, y'all, okay? You're worth the effort, so please know that. Please, please, please know that. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We will be right back. Take a moment to step into yourself. See yourself and validate yourself first. Take a moment to step into yourself with intention because you are worth the effort. Take a moment to recognize how important you are in this moment and that you have the power to change anything you can at any given time with your thoughts. Speak it into existence. See the visualization and see yourself in your vision. Believe it. We have to believe it, right? If we don't believe it for ourselves, we can't expect anyone else to believe it for us. And most importantly, above all else, feel it. Feel it in your spirit. Feel it in your heart. Feel it in your mind. Feel it because you know that it's coming. You know that it's true and that it's meant for you. So be intentional about who you are. Wake up every day excited about who you are because you are worth the effort. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I want to thank everybody who tunes in from around the world. Today, we've been talking about anger management, part 2. And so I hope you have been able to gain some perspective. I hope I've been able to serve you in this small window, yet beautiful time that we have together. I want to thank everybody who has written into the show, who encouraged me to do another episode about anger management. I'll probably do another one because I really feel like there's so much more that we can go in depth on, right? And I really want people to know that it's important to be more part of that preventative maintenance approach. A lot of the times when we get angry, it's not even at the person or what they did. It's something else that we've been kicking around in our head. It's something else that has us frustrated. Maybe we need to make a decision and there's a deadline coming and we've been procrastinating because we just don't know what to do. It could be anything. People are angry these days for several reasons: money, family, friends, relationship, car, transportation. State of mind, where they are in life. You never know what people are going through. So have grace for yourself, and in turn, that will allow you to have grace for others. Anger management doesn't have to be a sore spot. This is why I'm talking about the preventative maintenance approach to anger management. This can be very, very, very helpful if you utilize it, if you show up to yourself and you really incorporate methods and practices and measures to help you be a better you. See, in being a better you, it's not going to be anyone else's job. So we must, you and I, we for ourselves, we must step into ourselves, do away with the fear. No one's judging you. No one's pointing fingers at you. No one's laughing at you. If anything, you will be an inspiration. Control your anger. Don't let your anger control you. And really, I should be saying, control your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you. The greatest power in the world, we all know, is self-control. It truly is. I practice self-control every single day. Some days are better than others, and other days maybe not so good. But what I give myself is grace and permission to be flexible and exercise my options. P.F.O. Permission, flexibility, options. Use it. And always be sure to ask yourself, is this serving me any longer? See, there's a version of myself from in my past that was serving me back then, but that version of me doesn't quite serve me today. I don't forget about it, I just no longer feed it. You get what I'm saying? You have the power, you have the control, and I'm so proud of you for showing up today. Thank you. If you have comments, questions, or concerns, just want to say hello, you can email me at livingyourtruthpodcast@gmail.com. We are on X at LIVINUR Truth. And if you're on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, we are at Living Your Truth Podcast. Thank you so very much. I look forward to seeing y'all next week. And until then, be the better versions of yourself. Love yourself and each other, and live your truth. Peace.
Next time on Living Your Truth with Tavares.
Push past fear. It can be crippling if we allow it to be. On the next Living Your Truth with Tavares. Be sure to email us at livingyourtruthpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're on Twitter, we are at LIVINUR Truth. And if you're on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, we are at Living Your Truth Podcast. You just have to be willing to put yourself out there. And once you do, the magic will begin to happen. I'm happy to use my life as an example so that others can learn. You may have to let some things go before you become successful. Success looks different on everybody, and so does the process. Some of you want success but don't want to let go of the exact thing that's in your way of obtaining success. You can't have it both ways. Welcome to Living Your Truth with Tavares. Wow, thank you. I am living in my blessing. Thank you so much. This is great. Wow.